Going through a divorce and there's a retirement account involved, like a 401k, a pension, anything like that, I need you to stop what you're doing and watch this because there is a document that stands between you and that money, and most women going through a divorce have never even heard of it. It is not your divorce decree. It is not your settlement agreement. It's something completely different. And if nobody tells you about it before you sign that paperwork, you could walk away from money that is legally yours. So today we're talking about the QDRO. By the end of this video, you're going to understand what that is, why it matters, and what you need to do to protect yourself. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Donna Cates. I'm a financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst. And for more than 2 decades, I've helped women navigate divorce and major financial life transitions. And honestly, one of the reasons I'm so passionate about talking about this is because I've actually sat across the table from far too many women who thought everything had been handled correctly. They hired an attorney, they negotiated hard, finalized the divorce, and they believed they were protected, only to later discover the retirement division was never properly completed. Not because they did anything wrong, simply because nobody explained this critical step to them. So let's make sure this doesn't happen to you. So first, what exactly is a QDRO? QDRO stands for Qualified Domestic Relations Order. I know it sounds like an intimidating legal jargon, but let's simplify it. Your divorce decree explains who gets what in the divorce: the house, bank accounts, vehicles, support, and all of that. But retirement accounts are different because they are governed by federal law. That means a retirement plan administrator cannot simply rely on your divorce decree alone. They require a separate court order with very specific instructions telling them exactly how the retirement account is to be divided. That separate order is the QDRO or QDRO. Think of it this way. Your divorce decree may say she is awarded half of the 401k, but the retirement company still cannot transfer a penny until they receive a properly drafted and approved QDRO. Without it, the funds legally remain in your spouse's name. And this is where things can become very dangerous if the process falls through the cracks. I've seen situations where a woman believed she had been awarded part of the retirement account, only to later discover the QDRO was never completed or filed with the retirement plan. In one case, more than a year had passed after the divorce before the issue was discovered. During that time, the retirement account remained entirely in the ex-spouse's name. Thankfully, we were able to correct it, but it could have ended very differently. That's why this conversation matters so much, and I'm glad you're listening today. Now, let me share with you the three biggest mistakes I see people make when it comes to QDROs. Mistake number one, assuming the settlement agreement is enough. I hear this constantly. It says right in the divorce papers that I get half the 401k, so everything's fine. No, not necessarily. The settlement agreement outlines what you are entitled to. The QDRO is what actually allows the retirement company to divide and transfer the money into your name. They are two separate things. Mistake number two is basically waiting too long. This one can become heartbreaking. Some retirement plans have strict rules and timelines. If a former spouse dies, retires, or remarries before the QDRO is properly filed and approved, certain benefits, especially pension survivor benefits, can potentially be lost permanently. So please don't put this off. Mistake number three, using a generic online template. Every retirement plan has its own rules and requirements. A QDRO that works perfectly for one employer plan may be rejected by another. And once a QDRO gets rejected, you're often looking at more legal fees, more delays, and more stress. This is one of the reasons having a certified divorce financial analyst on your team and involved in your case can be so valuable. We help review the retirement plan details, identify potential problems long before they happen, and help ensure the financial side of the settlement is implemented properly. So, what should you do next? If you are currently in the middle of your divorce, ask your attorney directly. Has the QDRO been drafted and submitted to the retirement plan for pre-approval? If the answer is unclear, ask more questions. Don't assume someone else is handling it. If your divorce is already finalized and you're not sure whether the QDRO was completed correctly, don't panic. In many situations, it can still be addressed, but the longer you wait, the more complicated it can become. Please reach out to a professional who can help you review it. And if you're just beginning to think about divorce, honestly, this is the best time to start learning. The earlier you understand your financial implications, the more options and leverage you will typically have. I know the financial side of divorce can feel overwhelming. There are so many moving pieces, and most women were never taught how any of this works. But you deserve clarity, you deserve information, and you deserve to make informed financial decisions about your future. That's exactly why I host my monthly second Saturday divorce workshop. These are the conversations women should have access to at the beginning of the divorce process, not after expensive mistakes have already been made. And truly, one of the things women tell me most often after attending the workshop is that for the first time since this started, I really feel like I understand what's happening financially. You'll find the registration link below, and I hope you'll join us. And if you'd like more personalized guidance around your specific situation, your retirement accounts, settlement options, cash flow, or even your long-term financial strategy, that's exactly why my Divorce Financial Clarity Intensive is designed for. And one last thing, if this video helped you, please share it with another woman who may need to hear this, because I can promise you there is someone right now navigating divorce who has never heard the word QDRO, and this information could make an enormous difference in her financial future. I'll see you in the next video.